Y'all, let me tell you about a place that is pure magic. It's called Bonnaroo, and it happens every year on a huge 700-acre farm in Manchester, Tennessee. It's not just any music festival, it's a whole vibe, a community. Since it started way back in 2002, Bonnaroo has become famous for bringing together all kinds of music, from rock and pop to hip-hop and country. It's a place where you can be yourself, dance under the stars, and make friends for life. The name Bonnaroo actually means a really good time, and trust me, they deliver on that promise every single year. It's all about spreading positivity and good vibes. What really makes Bonnaroo so special is the feeling you get when you're there. It's more than just watching your favorite bands. It's about being part of something bigger. People from all over the world come to this farm to share in the experience. They set up tents, create amazing campsites, and live together for 4 days. The whole place is filled with incredible art installations that light up at night, creating a wonderland. You can wander around and discover something new around every corner. It's a world built on creativity, kindness, and a shared love for music and art. The heart of Bonnaroo is its famous motto, "Radiate Positivity," and you feel it everywhere you go. Strangers high-five each other, share water on hot days, and look out for one another. It's a culture of caring that sets it apart from other events. You're not just an attendee, you're a Bonnaroovian. This spirit is why so many people return year after year. It becomes a tradition, a yearly pilgrimage to a place where you can recharge your soul, listen to amazing tunes, and connect with people who just get it. It's a safe space to celebrate life in all its beautiful, messy, and wonderful moments. Beyond the music, the festival is a playground for all your senses. There are yoga sessions in the morning to start your day with peace and mindfulness. You can explore little markets selling handmade crafts, vintage clothes, and delicious food from all over. There are parades, a Ferris wheel that gives you a stunning view of the entire farm, and even a giant water slide to cool off. It's a non-stop adventure where you can choose your own path. Whether you want to rock out at the main stage or chill in a hammock in a quiet grove, Bonnaroo has a spot for you. It's a truly unique experience. Okay, so for 2025, Bonnaroo was ready to blow everyone's minds. The lineup was absolutely stacked. Can you even imagine? We had country superstar Luke Combs kicking things off on Thursday. Then, the plan was for the incredible Tyler, the creator, to headline Friday, followed by the amazing Olivia Rodrigo on Saturday, and the soulful Hozier closing it all out on Sunday. It was a lineup that had something for everyone. And that's not even mentioning other huge names like Megan Thee Stallion, Glass Animals, Vampire Weekend, and even the legendary Avril Lavigne. It was shaping up to be an unforgettable weekend of music. But the organizers didn't stop with just a great lineup. They were bringing in some seriously cool new things to make the experience even more immersive. The biggest talk of the town was the brand new Infinity Stage. This wasn't just a regular stage, y'all. It was a 360-degree, fully immersive dome where the music and visuals surrounded you. It used something called spatial audio, so the sound would move all around you. It was designed to make you feel like you were literally inside the music. This was next-level stuff, a true blend of technology and art that was going to be a game-changer for live shows. Another super exciting feature for 2025 was the first-ever Rue residency. This was such a cool idea. The festival invited the awesome band King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard to be the resident artists. This meant they weren't just playing one show, they were scheduled to perform on 3 different days. Each show was going to be completely different, giving their fans a chance to see all the different sides of their music. It was a way to create a deeper connection between the artist and the Bonnaroo community, making the festival feel even more like a special, shared journey. It was a bold move that showed how Bonnaroo is always innovating. And of course, there were plenty of ways to experience the festival. You had your classic camping options where you could pitch a tent and be right in the middle of the action. But there were also fancier glamping choices with comfy beds and air conditioning for those who like a little more comfort. They had tickets for the full 4 days, but you could also just grab a single-day pass if you only wanted to see a specific headliner. The goal was to make Bonnaroo accessible and fun for everyone, no matter how you wanted to rue. The excitement was real, and everyone was counting down the days. The festival started off beautifully. Thursday was perfect. The sun was shining, Luke Combs put on an incredible show, and everyone was filled with that classic Bonnaroo spirit. The energy was electric as tens of thousands of people settled into their home on the farm, ready for a weekend of magic. But as day turned to night on Friday, June 13th, the weather took a terrifying turn. Dark clouds rolled in fast, and the forecast became serious. We're talking severe thunderstorms, a threat of flash floods, and even tornado warnings for the area. Safety always has to come first, no matter what. The festival organizers had to act quickly. They were watching the weather systems closely, and when the danger became clear, they made the tough decision to evacuate the main festival area, known as Centauru. An alert went out to everyone, telling them to return to their vehicles or campsites and take shelter immediately. It was a scary and chaotic moment. The rain started pouring down, lightning lit up the sky, and the beautiful festival grounds turned into a muddy, flooded landscape. All the music stopped as everyone focused on one thing: staying safe from the dangerous storm that was right on top of them. Everyone hoped the storm would pass and the show could go on. But by 7:30 that evening, the reality set in. The weather was just too severe, and the damage to the grounds was too extensive. The organizers had to make the heartbreaking announcement that the rest of Bonnaroo 2025 was canceled. It was a decision made to protect every single person on the farm: the fans, the artists, and the staff. You can only imagine the disappointment. So many people had traveled so far and waited so long for this weekend. But in the end, everyone understood that it was the right and only call to make. The news spread quickly, and a wave of sadness washed over the farm. The dream weekend was over before it really began. The focus shifted from partying to packing up and figuring out how to leave safely. The roads were muddy and traffic was slow, but people helped each other out. They shared information, helped push stuck cars, and kept spirits up as best they could. It was a true test of the Bonnaroo community. Even in the face of such a huge disappointment, that radiate positivity spirit was still there, shining through the rain and the mud. In the days after the cancellation, the big question on everyone's mind was about refunds. The organizers handled it with class and transparency. They quickly announced a clear plan. Anyone with a 4-day pass for admission and camping would get a 75% refund, which was fair since they got to experience the first day. For those who had single-day tickets for Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, they would receive a full 100% refund. This news was a relief for many fans who had spent their hard-earned money. The festival promised to process everything within 30 days, showing they cared about doing right by their community. Of course, the cancellation didn't just affect the fans, it had a huge economic impact on the local town of Manchester. All the small businesses, the hotels, restaurants, and gas stations had been preparing for over 80,000 visitors. They were counting on that business, and the sudden cancellation meant a massive loss of income for the entire community. It was a tough blow for the local economy that relies so heavily on the festival each year. This whole situation also started an important conversation about how large outdoor events need to prepare for extreme weather, which is becoming more and more common. But you know what? Through all the disappointment and chaos, something beautiful happened. The spirit of Bonnaroo, that community of kindness, truly shone through. On social media, fans shared stories not of anger, but of resilience. They posted pictures of helping strangers pack up in the rain and sharing food and supplies. Artists who were scheduled to play sent messages of love and support, promising to come back. It proved that Bonnaroo is so much more than just a lineup or a party. It's a family that sticks together, especially when things get tough. So, what's next for Bonnaroo? The future is bright, y'all. This was a difficult year, no doubt, but it also showed the strength and heart of the Bonnaroo community. The organizers have already said they are committed to learning from this and coming back even stronger and safer next year. And the fans are right there with them, already excited for their return to the farm. Bonnaroo 2025 may be remembered for the storm, but it will also be remembered for the incredible spirit of its people. I have no doubt that when they open the gates next year, the celebration will be sweeter than ever.